magic, wizards. Hopefully I enjoy it. Quote on the front that says, "The Bloodprint is somewhere between N.K. Jemisin and George R.R. Martin." We shall see. They're all dying, at any rate. It's like 12 dancing princesses or 12 swans or some shit. Well, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Just Shauna here to talk about some friggin' books. Today I have a handful or so of new books that I have acquired, as well as definitely a handful of library books that I have recently acquired. A couple of them I've already read, but just figured I'd show them all. And I'll start with the library books, and I'll start with the couple of them that I have either read or DNF'd already. So spoiler alert if this goes up before the recent wrap-up where I'm talking about these. The first one is Too Like the Lightning by Ada Palmer. This is science fiction, adult science fiction, and I think there's 4 books in the series currently. I don't know if it's complete or not, I have no idea. I saw Angela from Literature Science Alliance talking about this, and the way she was talking about it, I thought maybe it's like set in a future Earth, so it's not like space travel. I think there is space travel in this like future world, but we are not out in outer space. We are on Earth. It's just set like hundreds and hundreds of years in the future, and things look very different. The planet looks different, governments look different, cultures look different, all the things very, very different. So that's that one. I did DNF this one already, despite enjoying it, but just being too confused. It was not for me. And then the other 2 that I have already read, and these ones I did not DNF. These are graphic novels. The Old Guard, Book 1, Opening Fire, and Book 2, Force Multiplied. There's a third one that is actually just like, it's kind of like short stories. It's graphic novels, so that feels weird to say, but it's just like collected stories from this world. But then there is going to be a book 3. I just don't know when. I wasn't able to find any information about that. And I might buy these because I really love The Old Guard. I had watched the Netflix movie years ago when it first came out, and I love it. I love it so much. I just love the concept. And the graphic novels were very good as well. And I'm excited because I think that they're coming out with the second movie. They're filming, someone said. And I hope that's true, and I hope it continues, and I hope it gets released. Especially with having read Book 2 now. I'm very, very excited. But yeah, it's just, it's fantasy. And we have this group of people who are immortal, essentially. They do eventually like die out. Their body stops healing at a certain point, but one of them is like over 6,000 years old, and it's just like the coolest thing to me. I just love it. I love it so much. And then the library books that I actually just got recently and have not read any of these yet, and these were all just kind of impulsive thing. 2 of them are, I want to do another Storygraph recommendations vlog very soon, this week or next week, starting that. And 2 of these are books that are from that. And the first one of those is The Bloodprint by Asma Zehanat Khan. And I honestly don't even remember what this is about. I mean, it's fantasy. A dark power called the Talisman, born of ignorance and persecution, has risen in the land. Led by a man known only as the One-Eyed Preacher, it is a cruel and terrifying movement bent on world domination, a superstitious patriarchy that suppresses knowledge and subjugates women, and it is growing. But there are those who fight it, including the Companions of Hera, a diverse group of influential women whose power derives from the claim, the magic inherent in the words of a sacred scripture. Foremost among them is Ariane and her fellow warrior Cinia, skilled fighters who are knowledgeable in the claim. They've stalked talisman slave chains. Now they've discovered a miraculous symbol that can destroy the One-Eyed Preacher. Sounds pretty fucking cool. We shall see. I'm always excited to find fantasy that I pick up plenty of Western European-esque fantasy. I'm fine with it, but I do like finding stuff that is inspired by different cultures, written by authors from different cultures than the kind of standard fare we see. So I'm very excited. Hopefully I like this. And there is a little quote on the front that says, "The Bloodprint is somewhere between N.K. Jemisin and George R. R. Martin." We shall see. And then the other one that is going to be for the Storygraph recommendations vlog is Range of Ghosts by Elizabeth Bear. And I'm pretty sure this is a standalone. This is fantasy as well. Once 100 moons rose every evening with Mother Night across the eternal sky. Once there were 100 sons and grandsons of the great Kagan. Kagan? Why? I know how to say that word. The great Kagan. I don't know. Who ruled the steppes from one edge of the world to the other. Now the flame of civil war is burning, and Temur's iron moon is one of only a handful remaining in the eternal sky. Temur is walking from battlefield where he was left for dead. All around, blah, 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 who fought each other. Temur is now the legitimate heir by blood to his grandfather's throne, but he's not the strongest. La la la. Dude, is this the same? This is like the Mongol Empire, right? Temur is from the other series. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. At any rate, sounds cool. Magic, wizards. Hopefully I enjoy it. And then these next two are not for the Storygraph recommendations vlog. These were completely random. I'm 99.9% sure that Elliot Brooks has told me like that she thinks I would like this book many times. I'm pretty sure this is the one. I haven't asked her yet. I'm going to ask her later. But I actually saw Vanessa from the Fairy Wilds recently reading this, and it just kind of reignited my interest in it. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to get it from the library. And that is House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig, and the sequel, House of Roots and Ruin by Aaron A. Craig. And I'm pretty sure it's a duology, and like these are the only ones. But yeah, it's like gothic romance, I think. Yeah, Highmore, Sheltered Life, Manor by the Sea, with her sisters and father and stepmother. Oh yeah, the 12 like dancing princesses or whatever, right? 12, I'm not sure. They're all dying at any rate. And then the main one is disturbed by a series of ghostly visions. She's suspicious that her sister's deaths were no accident. Girls have been sneaking out every night to attend glittering balls, dancing until dawn in silk gowns and shimmering slippers. She isn't sure whether to try to stop them or join their forbidden trysts. Yeah. I've read, God, what was that other book? I have it. The Girls of the Kingfisher Club. Yeah. The Girls at the Kingfisher Club is like a 1920s, 30s, 40s reimagining of this, of the 12, it's like 12 dancing princesses or 12 swans or some shit. And I really liked this a lot. And I do enjoy some gothic literature from time to time. Oh my God, my hair is stuck to my lipstick, my lip gloss. Get out of my face. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I like it. And that is all of the library books. And then we have a couple of pre-orders of books I have already read. When the World Tips Over by Jandy Nelson. This is young adult contemporary, and it's Jandy Nelson. It's amazing. You should check it out. If you ever enjoy young adult contemporary at all, please check it out. We're following a group of a family, these siblings, and it's just like emotional gut punches. They're dealing with difficult things. We have queer characters, coming of age, just tons of whimsy, and just the perfection in authorial voice, in my opinion. Like, Jandy Nelson can do no wrong with just the way she writes things, the metaphors she uses, just the creativity in her use of language is perfection. And then the only reason I got a Goldsboro membership was because of these special editions of The Final Strife, The Battle Drum. The first one, I didn't have the membership, and so I bought it secondhand, and someone kind of like overcharged a little bit for it. But then I got the membership, and I got the Battle Drum, because it didn't come with the membership, but like you get early access to like when they're listing it for sale. And I had to get the third one, of course. And so now I will be canceling my Goldsboro membership. But yeah, I really, really like this. Oh, and then I did talk about this for my birthday book haul, but it hadn't arrived yet. But my boyfriend got me Knight of the Seven Kingdoms by George R. R. Martin. And I have not read it yet, but I'm excited to get to it. They are making this into a series. Oh, and here is another pre-order, which was the regular hardcover of The Ending Fire. Woohoo. And that's it. That's the books that I have acquired recently. Lots of library haul books, but also a couple of pre-orders. Let me know if you've read any of these or if you liked any of these, especially the library books, the ones for the Storygraph like recommendations. If you've read those, let me know what your thoughts were. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.